Sometimes Fusion will give you a crash message and say that you are not able to save your design while you're in Fusion. If this ever happens and your design gets corrupted, I'll show you where you can find that design on your temporary folder on your PC, and then you can use that and restore that onto your PC later, or at least you've got it as a backup if things go wrong on your PC. The first thing that you would need to do is go into My Computer. So you would double click on that, double click on My Computer, and from there you would go to your C drive, your local disk C drive, double click on that. From there you would go into Users if you were using a Windows Vista PC, and if you were using a Windows XP PC you would go into a folder called Documents and Settings. So let's go into Users. Okay, now you would go to your username, your user profile, and in my case it is Martin. In your case it might be your kitchen company name or your name or whatever the login user default is. So for now I'm just going to go into Martin. Okay, now this is where you need to be very careful. You need to go in with your Vista PC. You need to go into App Data. In your Windows XP PC, you would just go into something called Application Data, and that's where you would swap around. You would go into that instead of App Data, but it's the same folder. It would go into in your Windows XP folder. It would go into the folder that we need to go in. But if you've got Windows XP, you need to go into this folder here called Roaming. So let's double click on that, and this is the screen that's, if you went to Application Data on Windows XP, you would find. And now that we've gone into roaming with Windows Vista, you'll notice here that there's a folder called 2020 Fusion. You need to go into that. And from here you go into the Fusion folder, and again now you would go into the version 15 folder. And you'll notice there's a folder here called Temp CMS Designs. If you go into that, you'll notice that there is your design that has been saved and that you are working on at the moment. So what you could do is you could right click, you could go copy, and on your desktop you could go right click and go paste, and that's where it would go. But that's the design that you needed at the moment. That's all that you would need. And if you're wanting to install that catalog onto your Fusion, what you would do then is this. If you go into your Fusion design, you would go into your customer defaults, and then you would import your design to this customer. So let's do that now. Okay, in your Fusion you would go to File and Import Design for Current Customer. Click on that, and then you would look for your design wherever you've put it, and you can open it and import it into there. And that's how easy it is to get your design, your saved design, if it is not saved properly under the Fusion QM version 15 properly. Thank you very much for listening to this video.